Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you guys that are new here, it's your girl Nessa, and today's video is going to be a little bit different than my normal videos are because I am going to be showing you guys how to make green spaghetti, and it is so good, you guys. Like, if you guys run out of like side recipes, definitely try this one because it is very good. It goes with just about anything and it's super easy to make, you guys. So I just learned how to make this just a couple months ago, and it has been my go-to side, you guys, because like I said, it pretty much goes with everything. Before we jump into this video, I want you guys to comment down below if you guys want me to do other recipes. Make sure you guys are subscribing to my YouTube channel and turning your post notification bell on so you don't miss any videos that we post. So I'm gonna jump just right in here, you guys. I'm not gonna hold you guys back. So first things first is I just got back from the store. We have 2 poblano peppers that I'm going to be pretty much frying up, and then we have some spaghetti noodles. We have cubed chicken bouillon, which you can pretty much find this at any grocery store in the Mexican aisle. You can also find these poblano peppers at pretty much anywhere. And then we have mozzarella cheese that we're gonna top it off with, and of course we have some cilantro that I did not take out of the bag yet. First things first, you guys, is I'm going to start my spaghetti noodles, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill my pan halfway full of water. I know a lot of you guys already know how to make spaghetti, but just in case you don't know how to make spaghetti, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to start the noodles. So what we're going to do is we filled it halfway full. We're going to go ahead and put our oven on high, or our stove on high. This is my first cooking video, so bear with me, you guys. And while that sits to boil, what I'm going to do is I am going to open my spaghetti noodles, and I like to break my spaghetti noodles in half. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take half out, and then I'm going to go ahead and break them in front of you guys. Oh my gosh, that's harder than I thought it was gonna be. Hold on. There we go. I just broke them in half, and I'm going to add them to my pan. I'm actually gonna do all of them like that because even if there's a lot for dinner tonight, we can have some for leftovers tomorrow. And then we're just gonna let that boil for a little bit. That's what it looks like. Don't mind my pan, I know it's all scratched up. And don't be judging me on my pan, I know it's all scratched up, you guys. I probably need to start using the right utensils in them. So now that we got our spaghetti going, you guys, what we're gonna do is we are going to broil our peppers. Unless you have like a gas stove, you could just put them over the fire and cook them that way. But I do not have a gas stove. I have an electric stove. So like I said, what we're gonna do is we are going to broil the peppers and get them nice and toasty, which I'm going to show you guys on camera right now too. Otherwise, if you have like a comal, you can put them on that too and kind of fry them up off that. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to broil them, and then I'm going to show you guys what they're supposed to look like at the end as well. In the meantime, you guys, our spaghetti is cooking well. So I went ahead and I set my broiler on high. I put tin foil on my cookie sheet, and we're going to go ahead and stick these in the broiler. So while the spaghetti is still boiling, I went ahead and I got my cilantro together. You're supposed to have a cup of it, but I washed this so it's wet, so that's why it doesn't look like a cup, because it's all weighed down, but it is a cup of cilantro. Try not to get the stems. Try to only get the cilantro leaves, and which I do have a couple stems in there. It's not that big of a deal, you guys. Not that big of a deal. It's all gonna taste the same, but there's not a lot of stems. Try to eliminate as much stems as you can. Try to only get the leaves, you guys. So this is my 1 cup of cilantro. And then we are gonna get ready to check on the peppers because it's been about 10 minutes. So far, they're looking really good, you guys. I'm gonna pull them out so you guys can see them. Do you guys see that? How they cooked on the one side? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna flip them so they can cook on the other side as well. And then we're gonna put them in for another 10 minutes or so. Since I only have one hand, you guys, I went ahead and I drained my spaghetti off camera. All I did was take it off the stove, put it in a strainer, drain the water out of it, put it back in the pan. So now I'm gonna let the pan just sit here on the counter. I also went in the fridge and I got I wouldn't say a half an onion, it's probably like a third of an onion. And then I got 1 garlic that I'm also going to make my sauce out of. So I'm actually gonna just stick it inside the cilantro cup because eventually we're just gonna stick this in the blender anyways. Looking good, looking good. They look pretty good, you guys. You want them crispy all over, and that's pretty much what it looks like, you guys. That's what it looks like. The more crispier you get, the easier it's gonna be to peel. And that's what we're gonna do, you guys. We're gonna peel these. We're gonna stick these peppers into a plastic bag, and we're gonna pretty much lock the steam in so they can get even more soft, you guys, which is gonna make them easier to peel as well. So we're just gonna let this bag, see, I kind of like locked the steam in by twisting it. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I just locked the steam in by twisting it, and I use just a regular grocery bag, and that's gonna pretty much make it way easier to peel. We're gonna let the peppers sit in that bag for about 10 to 15 minutes, and I'll see you guys when they're done. Now is the time that we all been waiting for. We are about to peel these peppers and take the seeds out. So some people might want to wear gloves with this because your fingers will be hot afterwards, but right now I'm just gonna go ahead and peel them with my hands because I don't have gloves, you guys. I do not have gloves. Pretty much what you're gonna want to do is you're just gonna want to take the skin off. Can you guys see that? You're just gonna want to take the skin off the outside of it. Be careful because it is still gonna be hot, and it's okay if it breaks apart like it just did. It's definitely okay. Again, just take the skin off of it. Also, if somebody else has an easier way to do this, let me know in the comments down below, you guys, because my fingers be burning doing this, but it's so good. It's so good. Again, whenever you guys are done, you're gonna wanna split it open and take all those seeds out as well. By the way, did I tell you guys that I look a mess today? So do not mind me because your girl looks bogus. Anyways, back to the recipe. So at this point, this is what your chili should look like. And then that's the skin that we peeled off. Again, you don't have to get everything. Just, you know, as long as you get the majority of it. And make sure you get the seeds because nobody wants to be eating seeds, you guys. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna stick everything in my little Ninja blender that I paid freaking $100 for like 3 months ago. And I've only used it like once. All right, here's the fun part. So we're gonna add our chili skins or whatever you want to call those. Again, like I said, if you guys have easier recipes, let me know in the comments down below. If you do have an easier recipe, you probably won't be watching this video, but like if you have like an easier way to peel these peppers and stuff, let a girl know because I be struggling. I was gonna fight with one of those peppers. We're gonna add a whole thing of Philadelphia cream cheese. This is pretty much what's gonna make your sauce, you guys. So don't forget the cream cheese because you cannot make this without cream cheese. So we got our chili and our cream cheese. We're gonna put our third of an onion in there, and then we're gonna put our 1 garlic in there, and we're gonna dump our cilantro in there as well. Again, my cilantro is wet. We're gonna stick 2 cubes of our caldo de pollo in there. I don't speak Spanish, you guys, by the way. So I forgot to show you guys, but they come in cubes. So you're gonna stick 2 cubes in there, and then this is what it looks like after you unwrap it. Just stick that right on in there with the garlic and the onion and everything else. This is gonna be our second one. And then we're just gonna put a half cup of water. Here we go. We are going to go ahead and blend this on medium. I forgot to add salt, you guys. Hold up, we need salt. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of my all-purpose seasoning as well. And we're gonna blend it again on medium. I'm gonna go ahead and add another half a cup of water, which is gonna make it a whole cup. Alright guys, so I have my spaghetti in my pan waiting for its sauce. Here we go. Oh, there we go. I was about to say, I don't know how to take that off. We are gonna dump our sauce in. And you guys, after I added the half a cup, it was perfect. So Instead of adding a half a cup, I recommend you guys to go ahead and just add 1 cup. What our spaghetti looks like now, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually top it with some mozzarella cheese. My husband doesn't like cheese on his, so I'm only gonna do half with cheese, but normally I would do the whole thing with cheese. And then you guys, we're gonna stick this back in the oven at 350 just until it's warm and the cheese is melted. Delicious. It is so good. You guys have to try it. If you guys have not already tried it, it is fire. It's super easy to do and it was super fire. So if you guys haven't tried it, make sure you guys try it. Literally made enough to feed a whole family, and I'm gonna have leftovers for tomorrow. So you guys, like I said, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss any videos that we post. I will see you guys on my next video.